Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of this F1 24 co-op series with myself and Zaveski driving for Williams. If you did miss the last episode around Vegas, it was a track that kind of showed a little bit of promise. I had some half alright pace. My practice programs did not show pace whatsoever, but when it got down to the race, there was a bit of pace. The game did break. That was another thing, yeah. The game broke. Yes. Game broke, restarted the session, went back into the race, and everything was doing alright, made up a few positions. I was just biding my time. At one point, I think I was inside the points, and then eventually just made a small mistake, made a little bit of contact with one of the other cars, broke my front wing, lost a lot of front end grip, and then it just went downhill from there to the point where I was just trying to overdrive a car and outbroke myself going into a corner and nearly put it in the wall to end the day. But on the other side of the garage, it was very good for Ben. He crossed line P1, but unfortunately got a small speeding penalty, so that took that away from him. So I'm sure he will be looking to redeem himself in the final race of the season, and possibly, just possibly, our final race with Williams. We'll have to find out in the next episode, where we'll do our contracts for season 2. So let's get on to Abu Dhabi. R and D. We're not going to do anything, are we?
I don't think there's anything we can do.
I was going to say, I don't think anything that we do.
We can't even repurchase the broken stuff, so...
Yeah, just, alright, so straight specialists then. Manufacturing expert. I guess keep the tires below a certain temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wind tunnel engineer. What's everything like 3 different stuff? I guess an average corner speed during the race.
Yep.
Yep. Material fabrication planner.
6 laps without any penalties.
Yes. Quality assurance tester. I'm guessing complete a lap using 2 sets of tires.
Yeah.
You'd think so. And that's it. Apparently we do have 2 upgrades actually on the car for this race weekend.
Alright.
Let's
look at our...
Whoa, it's really closed up again. Well, it's actually spread it out a tad, but it's still very close between top 5. We've maintained our depth of upgrades, and then
upgrades,
and then the bottom 4 are very close together, so pretty much same-o.
That's crazy. That's 4 races of this exact same car.
Yeah.
We had that big jump during the mid-season, and then we've just sort of flatlined.
Yeah. Alrighty. Starting race strategy on the hard. Oi. That was a moment, but we're good.
Where was that, turn 3?
Yeah. Oh, turn 2. Alright, so I reckon if it wasn't for that moment I had, that could have been 5 out of 5 in the green, but I'll take 4 out of 5.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that's green on all 5 of my hard tyre laps.
So, I just got floor damage because as I was coming out the pits, I just ran wide, not realizing, you know, I was just being an idiot.
Yeah.
And I went over all of those different layouts.
Yeah.
Launched the car completely airborne, and then, yeah, I've got floor damage.
Nice.
Yeah, what a way to do it. Alrighty, starting track gates. So, I made a couple of mistakes in the final sector there, but that is purple and that one done too. Oh, I've got 10... That floor's going to take 10 minutes.
Oh. That's a shame.
Oh, I'll sit here scrolling through Twitter. Alrighty, repairs are finally done. Alrighty, starting race strategy on mediums.
Nice.
Alright, and that is purple on the mediums as well, but that took 2 laps, so my first 2 laps were in the red, and then my final
Right.
3 were in the green. But like, I was expecting the mediums to have much more grip. Because like,
Oh yeah.
I noticed that you've had a big performance jump between the hards to the mediums.
Yeah.
Whereas I only went 0.2 quicker.
Right.
Like, I don't, like, the tyres pretty much just feel identical. If anything, on the mediums, this car felt worse through the final sector. Alright, starting the soft tyre race strategy. Alright, so once again, first 2 laps were in the red, but the last 3 were in the green.
Alright.
And yeah, so I did, my first lap was like 0.3 quicker than on the mediums, and then
Yeah.
every other lap was like a second slower than what I did on the first lap on the softs. It was
Right.
like I had that one good lap where I went 0.3 quicker, and then the tyres were gone. Alright, I'm starting my quali lap. Alright, so that was down by 0.6. Ah, that's not a nice thing to see, that the Aston and the McLaren and that all on the mediums are still so close.
Yeah.
I generally don't know if there's much more time than a 24-1 for me. I don't know what it is. I've just got nothing around here, and I don't want to be taking off the wings to try and help the straight line. I think on my quali lap it said I was 5th in the straight line, so it's like not like the straight line's terrible, but I don't want to take any off because even through the first and final sector where it's twisty, I'm struggling to keep the thing pointing the right way. Oh, and great.
Okay, we seem to be having a few software.
What?
Electrical system's fault. I have to sit here for 4 minutes.
Oh, nice. 4 minutes. That's a stitch up.
Well, it was 3 minutes 30. By the time I'm talking now, it's at 3 minutes and 3 seconds. But 4 minutes exaggerated sounds better.
True.
God damn it, that was not great. So far, not a bad first sector. 10th up on my previous time. I reckon I can tidy that up a bit more. I keep running in too deep. I don't know if that'd affect me or not, but there was a small screen freeze right at the end there. But either way, I'm still P20, which sucks. Alright, a lap with no DRS. Let's see what we can do. Don't have high hopes. And that's a good enough reason to back off.
It was another 0.2 in that, because I was 0.2 up out of turn 1, and then by halfway through the lap I was pretty much matching my best, and then found another 0.2 in the last sector.
Yeah, right. So if you had that 0.2, that would have put you about P5.
P5, yeah.
You reckon Lawrence Stroll owns one of the yachts in there?
Probably.
The circuit is made up of 3.28 miles of track, featuring 16 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 5 and turn 7 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole.
How's the grid look for you?
The McLaren's on the front row.
Yep.
Through the rest of the grid today, we have
Alonso, Lewis.
Yep.
Hamilton.
Me, Leclerc.
Yep.
Leclerc.
Stroll, Perez.
Yep.
Perez.
Okay, looks like that's fine.
Gasly. Ocon. Magnussen. Ricardo. Joe. Hulkenberg.
Yeah, you've been moved up 2 spots. Verstappen and Sainz on the last row.
Let's go!
And Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then.
I like way Max wrapped up the championship about 5 races ago then.
Yeah.
Riding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. I don't know about you, Ant, but it seems like only a couple of weeks ago we were talking ahead of the first race. Here we are, ahead of the last race. This year has just flown by.
Yeah, a lot of races to cover these days in Formula One, Crofty, as you well know, doing them all yourself. But it's the same for the drivers. It comes at you thick and fast, and you've got to pace yourself as well to get to this point in the season. If it has gone your way, it's a great time to just enjoy it. There's nothing that can change in the championship pecking order, of course. If you've won the championship already, go out and enjoy this race and send yourself off through the winter break. If it's been a bit of a year to forget, you can try and take a bit of solace in this Grand Prix. End on a high and carry that energy.
All right, P5 on the grid for me. Decent starting position.
Holy moly! The mediums drop off so quickly.
Yeah.
On my strategy. Is it telling? What lap is telling you to pit? Mine's lap 13.
Same.
Alright, I'm gonna bring mine forward a lap or two.
All right.
I'm gonna bring it forward a lap. 0.8. Okay,
Ooh.
my fronts are 83, 87, rears are 80, 81.
All right, here we go.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck, sir. Yeah. Norris has had a shocker off the front row.
Bottas has not had a great one either, but I'm not keen on going 3 wide.
Yeah, I backed out of a move as well, so I've stayed P5.
I'm P19 because Verstappen's had a half decent start.
So we're both being followed by a Ferrari then.
Actually, now I'm being followed by the Red Bull.
Ah,
I'm 3 wide down back straight. My straight line is gone. I don't have any. Whoa, everyone braked a lot earlier than I was expecting. Oh. I tried going for a little bit of a cheeky move and I've got front wing down.
Okay, be careful with the front wing.
damn.
Get some minor damage.
First line, finish first lap in T15.
Enabled this lap.
Ran deep into the chicane, so I've lost the spot for Hulkenberg now.
Well, I'm struggling to keep with the 4 guys in front of me.
Well, every time I have to turn left, the car goes straight with the damage I've currently got.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I've now just been caught out by Sainz and Tsunoda. Oh. Oh, great.
What's happened?
Who was it? Sainz and Tsunoda were going side by side, so they went much slower than I was expecting. Verstappen checked up in front of me. I went into the back of Verstappen, and I've now got more front wing damage, and then on top of it, as I was getting back on throttle, I looped it.
Oh,
Alright, I'm getting a fresh front wing.
fair call.
So, my first objective just came in to achieve a lap time of a 28.8.
Oh, yeah. My objective was to pass Hamilton, which I literally just did.
So, I passed my objective.
In a P3.
I've just gone for a loop.
It's definitely some sort of issue with a lot of the pack because I'm coming out of the pit lane in P10 still.
There was a yellow flag in front of me. Russell is currently only 7 seconds ahead. And there was a yellow flag, but it's all clear now.
Interesting.
There's also a yellow flag at the chicane. One of the McLarens.
Oh,
Nice.
Lando's out.
I just got the same objective, but usually you get that one if you've only just damaged it. I boxed like 10 laps ago to change mine.
Interesting.
So in that, I've managed to jump Verstappen and Tsunoda.
Very nice.
And Tsunoda just got me with DRS. Well, so when I came out the pits, I was before I spun, after my pit stop, I was 32 seconds behind the next car, and that went up to 49 seconds, and just between my spin and then them coming out the pits, so only a few laps, apparently I managed to gain enough time on them to the point where I jumped some of them in the pits.
Oh, wow.
Currently side by side with Verstappen. Whoop. Tiny little bit of contact, but we're all good. So Verstappen's now got by me. So is
Gotta get him
Ricardo
back.
using. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! Whoa!
Race objective passed. What's going on with you?
Well, that didn't go well.
Oh no! What's
Still-
happened there?
Still alive. So, Joe tried sending it around the outside of me at the chicane.
Right.
Launched over the sausage curb, so I had to avoid him by going wide. Put my foot down off the track, so obviously it's dirty out there, and spun in front of him.
Oh.
Yeah. Mark's currently telling me, oh yeah, there's a little bit of debris, but they're not planning on a safety car.
Mid-safety car.
Mid-safety car. Yeah, so when you were asking, whoa, what was happening there? So, the first time I went, whoa, was because, yeah, Joe was, sending it down my outside like he had most of the car just on the curb, on my outside in the braking zone. Oh, no, I'm going to go a lap down. God damn it.
I'm debating whether or not I should pit. I'm doing it.
Yep,
Oh, so we are going.
it's quite late.
Yeah, very late call. Alright, here we go.
Yep, and so apparently all my tyre wear, what is it? Pressure data is reading 0.
I think I just got a message like that.
Oh yeah, my next objective, by the way, is to get by Joe. But I'm not getting DRS off of him for whatever reason.
Gasly gone.
Oh my god.
What?
I touched the curb under braking and it made me lock up and I nearly rear-ended Joe.
Oh, that would have been good.
Alonso's going for the lead. He's going around the outside, side by side through the chicane. Alonso's got it. Oh, bit wide.
Thank you.
Oh, screen freeze. Massive screen freeze. You're
I'm
welcome.
now leading. Except Alonso's immediately coming back at me. I've been able to pull a bit of a gap. I was able to win on track last time in Las Vegas, but a penalty took it away. But finally here in Abu Dhabi, I get a race win legitimately with Williams. Oh my goodness.
The win here as we wrap up another fantastic Formula One season.
Well, a great victory today for the final race of the season, and you take that energy with you through the end of the year, through the winter.
That was a very stressful last 3 laps.
You want to deliver you the best possible car for the start
Well,
of the next
at the end
season's
there on that
campaign.
medium up. It's made me quite upset because I'm like,
So
well,
here they
I
come
now know
with
that
Williams
I
leading the
actually
way to the
had
podium.
race
Hard
pace
fought
around here.
victory for the
Well, I mean,
team
I proved
today,
it when I was
one
on
I'm
the
sure
hards and I
they'll
was
savour.
able to pull
It's
such
Williams.
a giant
Yeah.
undercut. So, no, that's made me quite disappointed now. I was like, if I just worked out what to do in qualifying and didn't qualify last, I probably could have been up there. Couple of interesting names. Bottas ended up getting points out of that.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Hulkenberg, P9.
Max Verstappen never managed to make anything happen. He was actually 40 seconds back. What happened to him?
Alright. Race standings, well, championship standings wise, that gets me to finish P7 on 129 points.
I ended
Not
up
a bad
15th
effort.
because both Sonoda and Bottas got
Oh,
points.
they got points at the last. Oh, last Sonoda would have been last round, surely, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah. But Bottas picked up a few here.
And as expected, P6 and construction.
P6 in the constructors.
Yep. think Red Bull would be kicking themselves. They didn't get to the magical 500.
Oh, 7 points. Just
Yeah.
because Max had a bad race, really.
Damn, Max Verstappen, what are you doing, son?
Yeah. Although he won the championship by 125 points in the end there.
Yeah, I know, but still, one race around it.
I know.
Oh, yeah, what was the fastest lap? 24.2. What was my best lap? 24.7, so I was half a second off.
There you go.
Which is, I'm happy half a second off. It's better than 2 seconds away in quali.
Yeah.
Alright, well, my heated rivalry with Ocon, it says I'm currently behind, but neither of us got to 35 points in the championship, so I don't know what happens there.
I must carry on to the next season then.
Yeah, experience went up, racecraft went up, awareness went down, pace went up, my focus dropped to level 45, and my overall rating went up, but still only 67, so I didn't quite make it to the goal. All of our specialists are happy. We've actually unlocked new perks for the material fabrication planner and the quality assurance tester. They're both now level 2. Our wind tunnel engineer is maxed out, which I think actually has been for a little bit.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah. Nearly maxed out manufacturing expert. Alright, so mine is, hello Stormlad. Congratulations on a fine season. You have met the contractual target and impressed everyone at the team this season. Now you are a free agent come the end of the season, but the team are hoping you'll be willing to renegotiate. The choice is yours, though. We also have an interesting opportunity with McLaren Formula 1 team on the cards after our meetings this season, so keep an eye out for that offer. I've attached a final performance report for this season, so feel free to have a look. I'm excited to see what you bring next season, Alina. Thank you everyone for watching. That was a boring yet chaotic final race. Struggled a lot in practice and quali. And then somewhere along the lines in the race, everything just clicked and actually had half decent pace. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I had that pace until I was already a minute away from everyone else because of early damage battling the likes of Verstappen and Tsunoda. We'll just ignore the part that they were at the back of the field with me. And then yeah, right at the end when I went onto the mediums after the unfortunate clash with Joe, really good pace on those mediums. Wasn't too far off getting towards, well, somewhat close to the fastest lap of the race. So, you know, there's positives to take out of it, considering it was a last and a lap down. Yeah, very unfortunate to go a lap down on the safety car. I reckon could have been a half decent drive through the field if that didn't happen. But yeah, anyways, let's not talk about the negatives and we'll focus on the positives. I've got, by the sounds of it, 2 options, Williams and McLaren, to consider for next season. So we'll have a think about it, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.